Alright folks, today we're going to be doing more division. That's right, you're going to hear me screaming about division. So if you want to fall asleep, this ain't the right time. Let's go ahead and do some problems. Now, you've learned that division is the reverse of multiplication. So if I tell you that 6 times 2 is 12, and then later I ask you, hey, what's 12 divided by 6? Well, then you can tell me straight up that 12 divided by 6, well, that's just going to be 2. See, that's all division is. It's just the reverse of multiplication. You see, we're just switching things around. All right, we're putting things in groups and counting up how many things in each group. So if that's what division is, what if things don't go in so perfectly? Let me show you what I mean. Let's say I have something like the number, I don't know, number 7. Well, what's the closest that 2 can shoot to 7? Well, I know that 2 times 3 gives me 6, but 6 is not 7, so I have to add one more here. You see that? You see that? Do you see this? 2 times 3 is 6, and plus 1 is 7. I mean, if I do 2 times 4, then I get to 8. Which is, it's going over 7. I just want to get as close to 7 as possible without reaching over for it. Okay, you see what I mean? So this part right here, 2 times 3, this gives me 6. And then I add 1 to 6 to get 7. Okay. Now, if I ask you, hey, Rifat, what's 7 divided by 2? Well, then you would tell me it's 3 remainder 1. Do you see why? Because 2, the closest the 2 can get to 7 is 6. And to get to 6, 2 has to be multiplied by 3. Because 2 times 3 is 6, and if I add 1, I get to 7. You know what? I feel like this is really too hard. No? So I'm going to make this a tad bit easier with frogs. You like frogs? I like frogs. All right, folks. So Mr. Frog starts from 0. He wants to get to 7. He hops in steps of 2. So 1 hop. 2 hop, 3 hop, but if he does 4 hops, he gets to 8. He doesn't want to go to 8. So after 3 hops, he ends up at 6. You see that? 1 hop, 2 hop, 3 hop, he ends up at 6. And then he's got to walk one step to get to 7. So he hops 3 times, he walks 1 step. So we say that 7 divided by 2 is equal to 3, but not just 3, because remember he has to walk 1 more step. So we say 3 remainder 1. And later when we get onto fractions, you'll learn how to write this nicely. Okay, 3 remainder 1. Another way you can write that is 7 divided by 2. Now let me color code this. Divided by 2 is equal to 3 remainder 1. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, go ahead, leave a few comments down below. I'll help you write out with our tutoring and our staff services. So that's basically what division is, right? It's imagine a frog hopping every few steps. Hopefully that will help you understand the intricacies of division. Okay, let's try another one. Let's say I have 9 divided by 4. Okay, how can I do this? Well, it's the same strategy. Let's say we have a number line here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now, let's say our frog wants to get to pad number 9. Okay, he wants to get to pad number 9, which is right here, but he leaps. He can jump 4 steps every time. So he starts at 0 and he hops 4 steps. Whoop, whoop. But if he hops another time, he's gonna go over 9. He doesn't want to do that. Okay, so how many times does he hop? He hops once, and he hops once. Let me do that again. He hops once, twice, and then he's got to walk. The guy's got to walk. He can't be lazy. No laziness. He's got to walk. You see that? So the frog, Mr. Frog, he hops 2 times, 1, 2, and then he's got to walk 1 time. So that means 9 divided by 4 is 2, remainder 1. Let's do more. Let's say I want to do 13 divided by 3. So what are we going to do? How are we going to do that? Well, check it right out. I'm going to make a long number line this time, a long number line. So here's my number line. So here's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So Mr. Frog, he wants to get to pad number 13, which is right here. He starts at 0. Remember, you always start at 0, but he can hop 3 steps every time. So he hops 1 time, he hops 2 times, he hops 3 times, he hops 4 times. But then he can't hop anymore because then he's gonna, leave 13. So he's gonna walk. He's gonna walk this way. So how many times did he hop? He hopped 1, 2, 3. He hopped 4 times. You see, Mr. Frog hopped 4 times, and he walked 1 time. So 13 divided by 3 is just 4, remainder 1. Let's do more. Let's say I have 19 divided by 5. Okay, well, we need a long number line for this one. You bet. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So Mr. Frog wants to get to pad 19 right here. And he can hop in steps of 5. So he starts at 0 and he hops 5. Okay, let me try to hop. 1, he hopped 1 time, hopped another time, hopped another time, but he can't hop anymore because if he hops 1 more time, he's going to land on 20. Right? You see that? If Mr. Frog hops 1 more time after 15, he's going to land at 20. So he's going to land right after 19, 20. So he can't hop anymore. He can't hop no more. He's got to walk this way. He's got to walk how many steps? He has to walk 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Okay, so he jumped 1, 2, 3. So he jumped 3 times and he walked 4 steps. So that means 19 divided by 5 is 3, remainder 4. All right, folks. So hopefully that was an enlightening discussion into division. Hopefully that helped you out. If you need any more help, go ahead and put down some comments below. We'll help you out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.